Yeah, used last Streamlabs just crashed on me when I was trying to start it then. I was going to show you this tape I got. You'll find it extremely interesting because it's called self-amalgamating. Basically, it sticks to itself, but it doesn't actually feel sticky. So let me just, get this stand the right way around. It's extremely stretchy stuff. Right, let me just get this camera set right. Where's the right? Okay, listen a minute. Right, this stuff here. I was looking on eBay for some specific types of rubber material which would deaden the sound, and this works very well actually. It's very good, but unfortunately, I actually wrapped some of it around my um, concentric rings, and it does reduce the noise a little bit. Now I'll just take a little bit of this off, and I'll show you what I mean. It's got a backing tape on it, so if I just cut this little piece off here, it's about an inch. Right, so I've got about an inch of this stuff. Right, and peel the backing off it. When I can get the backing off it, it's a bit fiddly. My eyes aren't very good, it's difficult to see what I'm doing with this. Alright, I'll just get this backing off. Nearly there. It's just getting it started. Right, there's the backing I've taken off. Now, it's very good at deadening high frequency sounds, and it's really interesting how this stretches. If I just pull it, it stretches really easily. As you can see, it's now 2 inches long, and it sticks to itself very well, and you can actually stretch it 3 or 4 times its length. So if I pull this even more, I've now got it to about 3 inches long. It actually narrows out a bit as you pull it, and you can actually stretch it the other direction as well, which is really cool. You can actually make it wider, and obviously as you do that, it gets thinner as you do that. So let's just show you a little bit what this stuff can do. Get my pair of tweezers. Right, I've got my pair of tweezers. I'm going to hold these tweezers with another pair of tweezers like this, and I will show you what I'll get something to if I tap on this, oh, that's not working too well. Can't hear it. It's like a tuning fork. I can hear it. Damn, it's not going to work. I need something that's going to ring. Listen a minute. Let me find something else that's going to make a noise. Try to find something that makes a noise. What about? Hang on. Let's see if I can do it like this. Damn it! I had something that rings and I can't think what it was. Just a sec. Hang on. I really could do with a tuning fork, but I don't have a tuning fork. Why is nothing working? Oh, that's not working either. Oh shit. Anyway, just trust me. When I wrap this stuff around something, it completely deadens completely deadens the sound. So you can wrap it around just about anything, steel, whatever, because it sticks to itself once you wrap it around. So it won't stick to the metal itself, which is interesting because it just doesn't stick to anything. Look, but once you wrapped it around something, it's designed for pipe blocking leaks on pipes and things. You basically just pull on it and you turn it, and once it's wrapped once or twice to itself, it doesn't come off. I mean, I can hold that now and it won't unravel because it sticks to itself, but it doesn't stick to the object. But it seals the holes, and because of the way it works, because of it collapses into holes that might be present on pipes, for example, and as you can see, if I try to unravel it, it's now, I have to use quite a bit of tension on the opposite way to get it to come off. Now once it comes off, it's actually conformed to that piece of metal. It's actually conformed to it, the shape, unlike normal sticky tape. This stuff is, yeah, it works really well for absorbing sounds. So I thought I'd show you this because you can get it pretty thin, but if I pull it too much, it probably will tear. But this is the width of the tape I'm pulling right now. This is the width. I'm pulling it wide, and you see how far it stretches. A lot. And I can feel it giving more as I'm holding it there. Let go of it. It's really amazing stuff. It's not like some rubber that you pull it and it just rips. This just, you can really pull on it. This is the length. I've got stuff landing on me. Right, so pull it that way. And it's actually getting thinner when I'm pulling in on it. So yeah, so let me just show you the effects of this stuff. And I'm pushing my finger at the back of it now. You can see my fingernail poking through there, but it's not cutting through it. Yeah, it's really clever stuff. So I can get this really thin for putting over the ends of transformer cores to stop vibration and transmission of audio signals through the transformer. So this is the plan when I get the new core laminations. I'm going to get a piece of this, I'm going to really stretch it out and pull it, and then push it over the end of the cores to keep the noise down so it doesn't transmit audio signals, which is annoying. 1.7 kilohertz. So actually, since I retuned the device, it's actually running to about 2.6 kilohertz now. So it's actually running to a higher frequency, because when you change the characteristics of the transformer, the coils, if you use different amount of wire on it, the resonant frequency changes. So I've got to adjust the frequency resonance as I'm doing it. So as you can see, this piece now, it's been relaxed, and it's now actually left at that size, and it was actually about an inch when I started in that direction. It's actually a lot wider than the original width of the tape now. As you can see, it's actually gone wide. It's twice as wide as what it originally started out as. I'm not sure if it's going to continue to shrink as I'm no longer pulling on it, but it's got these really interesting characteristics that the way it doesn't stick to me. I mean, I can do that and it's not sticky at all, but it sticks to itself like you wouldn't believe. So it's really interesting, weird stuff. Let's see, I'll get this bit of this spike thing and wrap it around this thing here. And it'll stay wrapped. It won't fall off. It's stuck to itself, and the longer it's on there, the more it'll stick. It's a bit like Velcro, a little bit like Velcro in a way. It's quite interesting. I actually ordered two different types of rubber stuff off eBay, but I ordered the wrong one originally, and I cancelled it. It was window rubber sealant. Well, I cancel that because it's not appropriate. But this self-amalgamating, it's called self-amalgamating rubber tape. It's really cool stuff. It's not cheap. It's not dear. It's quite cheap, and it'll stay on that. As long as it's stuck to itself, it'll stay on there. I think that you can. It's generally used, as I say, to seal leaks on pipes and things, but it is real rubber, and when you smell it, it smells just like real rubber. It is rubber, but it's an interesting kind of composition. Yeah. So I'll probably keep that, and I can use that later at some point. Even though I cut that inch off, I can still use it for something. As long as I don't get too mucky with finger grease and everything, and it should still work fine. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. So you could, yeah, unfortunately it didn't come with the spool didn't actually come with any label with it, but there was something on it when I originally opened the packet, but I tossed that, so I can't find it now. But yeah, anyway, just something thought you might find interesting. I don't know if anyone was talking in the chat. Well, I can't see any messages anyway, but I thought I'll show you that, because if you're interested in something that you can use to wrap around transformer coupling sections, I could wrap my ball bearings on that stuff, but I'd reduce the coupling even more, because it would be about the thickness of the rubber. There'll be a gap between the be a bigger gap, and I want to close that gap with more steel between the actual relay coils, which are them, and the actual corner bracket sections once I get them done. So, but it won't matter. It'll be compensated by the fact that there's more of it, of the steel. There'll be more of it. So I don't think it's going to be a significant loss on the corners to have a very thin piece of rubber in between them. So actually, let me just measure this, see how thick this is now that I've stretched it all out. I'll just get my calipers on it and see if I can get you a rough measurement on this. And it's going to be difficult to get it in the calipers though, because I've one hand. I'll stick it on the edge of the table. Maybe I can do it that way. I'll stick it. Oops, I knocked it off now. Ah. See if I can get it on. Right, so thickness measure what it's actually measuring 0.33. Well, yeah, I can probably get it thinner than that if I stretched it a bit more. But it's measuring 0.33 now at the moment. It was actually a lot thicker than that before I stretched it. I can't get it off the calipers now. It just stick a little bit, but it's not really sticky. I'll just, yeah. So yeah, I can probably get thinner than that if I stretched it more. But, right. Anyway, that's just a little video on this rubber I'm using. Thanks for watching.